What's up, YouTube? Back again for another album review. Today I will be reviewing one of my favorite Beatles albums, probably my top 5. I've reviewed a few other Beatles albums up to this point, but this one's probably in my top 5. And it wasn't even necessarily considered a Beatles album for a while. And if you can hear that, then you know we're talking about Magical Mystery Tour. This was obviously for the TV film Magical Mystery Tour. This came out in 1967. It was the follow-up to Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and this album is really great. It's got so many of the Beatles' best songs on it. It really does. It's just such a great album. Very psychedelic, very, you know, all that. It's just great. Sgt. Pepper's and Magical Mystery Tour, probably the Beatles' two most psychedelic albums, and this album's just great. I mean, that's all you can say about it. It really is. And this is the 2012 re-release of it on vinyl. You know, it's got the open up, it's got the lyrics to all the songs from the movie and stuff, and there's the track listing and all that. But it's a great album. It really is. It's one of my favorite Beatles albums. I'll go ahead and get into the tracks here. So we start off the album with Magical Mystery Tour, the song. This is a very trippy, psychedelic-like song, but I really like it. It's a great way to open the album. It's much like Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, the song from, obviously, Sgt. Pepper's. A very good opener for the album, and I like it a lot. Next song on the album is The Fool on the Hill, and I love this song. This song is so cool. I mean, it is really a great song by Paul. It's really good. It's one of my favorite Beatles songs. It's very like mellow sounding, and you know, it's a great song though. I love it. Next song is Flying, and Flying is probably the most boring Beatles song maybe ever. I'm sorry, I don't dislike many Beatles songs, and you know, I don't like to get real critical, but Flying is just boring to me. I don't understand why it's even on the album, to be honest with you. Just my opinion though. Next song, Blue Jay Way. A lot of people like this song. I actually do not like this song at all. It's just too like, it's honestly kind of scary. I mean, it kind of really is scary, like creepy song, and I don't really like it. I can't get into it, and it's just not. I'm not a big fan of it. So Flying and Blue Jay Way are my two least favorite on the album, without a doubt. Next song is Your Mother Should Know. I really like this song. I think it's a very good, underrated Beatles song. It's one of my favorites on the album, and it's just really catchy, and I love it. It's a great song. Great way to close out side one. Or actually, excuse me, not close out side one, but that's the next song. But yeah, Your Mother Should Know is a great song. I love it. And then the song to close out side one is Am the Walrus. One of the most known Beatles songs. I love this song. It's so trippy. It's so psychedelic. You know, it's so 1967 for that matter. But this is just a great song. I mean, lyrics really don't make any sense. You really probably don't know what's going on because it's so drug infested. But it's a great song. I love it. Absolutely love it. Side 2 kicks off with Hello Goodbye, and this is a really, really good song. Hello Goodbye is great. It is a great song. It's so catchy. I could see why some people wouldn't like it a little bit because it's kind of repetitive, but it's a great song. I love it. It's so catchy, and it's one of the most known Beatles songs of all time. So yeah, great song there. Next song is Strawberry Fields Forever, and this is one of John Lennon's best performances vocally in the Beatles. I love this song. Everybody loves this song. I mean, that's a Beatles fan. It's a great song. It's one of their biggest hits, without a doubt. I mean, it's a great song. You can't really say much more about it. Very psychedelic, like a lot of the other songs on here. It's just a great song, and it's, you know, one of the best of all time. So, one of the best Beatles songs. Next song is Penny Lane. This is another great Paul McCartney song. Just awesome. It's so good. It is this is one of the best Beatles songs ever. And it's one of the best songs on this album, no doubt about it. It's a great song. It's so catchy. It's just really fun song. It's really fun. I mean, you want to hear a fun song, but it's just great. It's really good. I love it. Next song is Baby You're a Rich Man. This is a good song. It's probably my third least favorite on the album, behind Flying and Blue Jay Way, but it's still a good song. It's a lot better than Flying and Blue Jay Way, in my opinion. Yeah, Baby You're a Rich Man's a good song. Pretty underrated song. I like it. And the album closes out with another huge Beatles song, All You Need Is Love. Great song. It's very, it's a pretty inspirational song if you listen to the lyrics. I mean, it's a great song. It's one of, again, keep saying the same thing, but it's the truth. It's one of their most known songs, one of their biggest songs. I mean, every Beatles fan, rather, knows this song. It's so good. Great way to close out the album, and like I said, just a Beatles classic. Just awesome. So yeah, Magical Mystery Tour, I love this album. If it wasn't for Flying and Blue Jay Way, then I would probably think this album's a 10 out of 10. But because of those two songs, I give it a 9 out of 10. So yeah, Magical Mystery Tour is great. I mean, you can see the covers, very trippy and psychedelic. I mean, that was what was going on. So it was a great album. So that was my review of the Beatles' 1967 Magical Mystery Tour. Thank you all for watching. I will continue my KISS discography, and I'll also include other album reviews in the future. Thanks for watching.